Kristin KMatto here. Just wanted to share with you I think I'm going to try to make this a new series here on YouTube that I'm going to do. I am part of the Stamps of Life Fold-It Club and have been since it started. However, I have noticed while I have a wonderful die and stencil collection that is growing because I do love the Stamps of Life, I haven't really been using them. So I thought for 2026, it would be the year to at least make one card with every single set that comes in. I, however, have already failed at that mission, if you will, because this was the January club. This birthday candle fold it, make a wish. I just made it yesterday or the day before, and didn't make it in January like I should have, but that's okay. I'm starting fresh for February, and so here we go. So this is the one that came in. You get a little fun idea card, and more examples are on the Stamps of Life website, which I do quite enjoy because customers, such as myself, can go ahead and post their Stamps of Life creations in the gallery. They allow their customers to be able to do that, to showcase, to share what they're using the Stamps of Life products in order to make. So I often get ideas from there as well on how to use a product. And I do like to share the projects that I do make with Stamps of Life products over there as well, because you never know who might be inspired by something that I post. So this was a stamp set here, or I'm sorry, a die set. These are some of the extras, so sneaky peeky. But basically this one gave you the big die, which you can make a shaped card with if one desires. And then this one, in case had candles, you could do hearts, little inside of flames, stars for the inside of the flames if one wanted to. This one allows shaker card possibilities. Let's see, the stencil set for the month was these small mini presents if one wanted to. These are great for other ideas as well. And then also a fun stencil to be able to decorate the candles with. Say you just want to cut it out of one color, but maybe, and it might be hard to see in the packaging, you could do the dots, the different ideas for the flames. You could do sprinkles. So lots of goodness fun there. And here is the card that I made with it. I used a Stamps of Life paper pad that was in my stash from probably a few years ago. And the Stamps of Life cardstock. I used the stamp. Oh wait, stamp. Let's not forget that. I added on for an extra fee the coordinating stamp set that they have for the Fold-It Club. So I enjoy that. We get to have happy birthday. I mean, that's going to be used quite a bit. And so say you did happy birthday on the front of the card, you have items that you can use for inside the card perhaps. And they are photopolymer made in the US. And yep, they certainly smell like photopolymer for sure. And I also like that you get the little icon stamp too. Sometimes you may put that on the back of your card. Look, make a wish right there. Same font as the die set. How cute would that be just to take that and make your own background paper and then have the matching die to go right on top. Ooh, that would be a lot of fun. But I thought this one would be good. I used the happy birthday on the inside. Now, to get this outline, my little trick that I did, I took this inside die, didn't cut it out because it was going to also cut out these pieces. As I took it to a piece of paper, traced around it in pencil, hand cut it out until it somewhat matched the inside. I got a glue dot there. Dang it, I'll have to put something there to cover that up, I think. Pop that sentiment up on Fumi there. But I have all the pieces that cut out, as you can see. I have enough to make another card for the fun candles. I also have the white candles. I kept them because you just never know. Waste not, want not. But how cute would that be? Like, I put all the different stars on the back because I could. But maybe I'll take the candles and want to stamp them there on the back. Or look at that fun little star stamp. So that's what I did. So I'm like, okay, feeling pretty accomplished here for January's Fold It card of the month. Let's talk about February. Sorry, I dropped something. Is this lollipop set. And first I'm like, lollipop? I don't know. But in all fairness, I don't own something, especially this big, of a lollipop in my set. I think I got a stamp. It's probably about maybe 2 inches tall. And it just has one die to do the outline. But now I've got a larger one. So we have So Sweet. Took me a hot minute to figure out what that was, trying to read it backwards. I thought it was the word and I'm like, sweet and? That doesn't make sense. But it's So Sweet. You have the outside die and the inner die, which has the bow and the lollipop stick. This part that makes the swirl is an insert die, so you don't have to use it if you don't want to. The card I made, I did not use that. I instead used something from the stencil set, all over bows, and I like how the bow kind of resembles the bow for the die cut image. One does not have to necessarily use this. There's lots of ones, like presents that we've had in the past, or if I put this shape onto a card, you could do the bows in the background. So I like that the stencils can be mix and match between the different sets. Now, for the lollipop one, we have where you can do your traditional fun lollipop swirl. This one, the different kind of, if you like the wider sections of the lollipop, I think much like how the image on the front is. I did use this one to kind of get some layers on the card, and you will see that here. Fun new thing, the Stamps of Life are putting in pink now for the front of their stencil. So if you can read it clearly, you know it's the front. Otherwise, it's on the back. So I do like that addition. I did continue with the add-on stamp set. I like how there's the icon image here for the lollipop. You could stamp that on the back, include that on the inside, make a background paper with that. Lots of fun ideas that one can do with that, plus great sentiments that could very well coordinate with others. Like have a sweet day could definitely go with something that might resemble cake. So I do like how they mix and match, and here is the card that I made with that one. I tried my hand at the ink blending in regards to that. Probably could have made it a little darker, but is someone going to want a sucker that's super dark maybe? I don't know. And yeah, I know it's purple. Team Purple again. So congratulations to all you Team Purple folks. I used purple. I might have to come back and do an orange one, because I do love an orange lollipop. I tried my hand at adding some white pen details. I think it made the ink blending stand out and kind of resembles those fun swirl lollipops that we're all probably familiar with. Now this one, I used some holographic paper to do the So Sweet. There's the stencil for the bows. This is a great example. I saw something very similar in the gallery on Stamps of Life that I was impressed with in using this Fold It set. So I took that idea and ran with it on mine, and that is how I like to sometimes work with a set for the first time, is to take somebody else's idea, and I will give them credit. Check it out in the links below down in the description box. This way I'm now a little more comfortable using this set, and future cards will be, I think, just a bit easier because I will have already kind of stretched my crafty muscles for this particular set. Fun fact on this one, I don't know how well you might be able to see, but I did do this kind of brownish color, which is called Ginger Snap in the Stamps of Life world, as one big backing. I didn't know that the circle cuts out on its own. That might be a fun tip if I need a circle for later, but I layered the purple right on top. And then I did a few extra layers for the bow because I figured if you're having the lollipop in hand, the bow, which would be a nice ribbon, would probably stick up a little bit more than the candy. No one may get this card outside of a crafter may even see or consider that, but I know it's there, and now you do too. And same thing with the bow, did a few extra layers and another extra layer right there in the center of the bow. So that way, because figuring if you're tying the knot of the bow, that might stick out further than the rest. But hey, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So maybe a month late, but the fact that I am trying the Fold It cards, part of the Fold It Club, and making cards with those sets, I think I'll be able to continue that. So next month, I will know what the Fold It is by the end of February, but I won't be showcasing that one until March. So until next month, and until the next Stamps of Life Fold It Club comes out, have a wonderful crafty day. If you have any questions or just want to say hi, let me know in the comments below. And until the next one, bye!